They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. 2nd down, they need 7. Throwing is Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple, and now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Now 3rd and 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This one will be from 37 yards out. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers tag on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock, they don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Sanders. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. To the left side, it is caught by Fannin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 14 on the pickup. It's a Browns first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air? Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Sanders will throw it. This one complete right side. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
On the handoff, Judkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Browns. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Browns are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Irving.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Aside, he's got Ibuka. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. On 2nd down, Baker. With the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchdown. The Browns offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Sanders to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A pickup of 44 yards.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this 4th quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Let's go now.
Now it's the Michigan man, Donovan Edwards. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He'll run. And he shows off those strong legs running through 1 tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
On the move left. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball, and This is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
And anytime you have a long drive going, you'd hate to have it stall out there. So that's a really nice job up front, making sure that that doesn't happen, and it's going to set up.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll motion the slot man right. They'll drop to throw. A short one there to Otten. Here is 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Mayfield to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. It's Otten in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
The Browns offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And this game is not a done deal just yet. Still have 3 timeouts to the defense. Now, if there's 1 first down, it seals the deal. But there is still a chance for the defense to get the ball back. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
And it's 3rd down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Ready?
They'll give it here to Judkins. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
A gain of 6 on the play. It's now 4th down and
The Browns getting their punting team out there. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. a big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Panay Wanwu now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard
This is
line.
first and 10. To throw is Mayfield. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
It's now second and 10.
Here comes second down. Now Mayfield going up top for Evans. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Brings up a third down.
The game hanging in the balance and a critical third down. Here we go. One final play. He's going to look downfield once again. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
70 Timberwolves. Ready. Hawk 70. Ready. Ready. Viking 18. To go.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Ready, break! Ready! Panther 60, Panther 60!
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Devin Bush there on the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Roll! Back!
Another run here with Johnson. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On the set!
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now!
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
The 47-yard line.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
On the ground is Jalen Warren. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4.
Check, Panther! Get up!
A run here with Johnson. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go!
First carry now for Ty Chandler. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. And the 23-yard
From the 23, here's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, check! Ready?
On the give, it's Johnson. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
20-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this defense, they have come to play here. They're starting this game physical, flying to the ball. They are defending every blade of grass, and they're letting these guys know early on, you come in our area, you better be ready to play through contact.
Ready?
Back to the air once more. a blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Devin Bush in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. This one complete to Washington. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Panther 60, Panther.
Back to throw. That's taken in. And he'll be taken down. But we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. 1st and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Sanders now to the air right away. There's a short one to Hooper. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Browns 1st down.
1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground, it's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football. They've got it 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Shador. To the left side, it is caught by Banner. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It is a big play for the Browns. 36 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here's Judkins. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Second and a yard.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Sanders will throw it. That is caught by the tight end. Harold Fannin. Touchdown, Cleveland. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10. At their own 32-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0-2.
65, Cat. 65. Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Cup 19. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
18 caught. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Now his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
Number 1. A gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Viking 18.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go, Freddie.
Now, Sanders. A short one that is caught by Fanning. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on, come on.
To throw is Sanders. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Steady, steady.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Right back to Judy. He's got it again. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. It sets up 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Hold it ready. Let's go now.
To throw again is Sanders. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
9 yards.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the 1st down.
Again, it's Sanders. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jerry Judy, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Sanders going to throw again. That is complete. That's the tight end, Fanning. And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. We'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of down.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Throwing again is Sanders. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That is caught right side, and that's Salmon. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Second down, they need 3.
Here we go. Set. Steady.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And he goes out of bounds at the 3. And from there, it's going to be 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And he'll take it on in. Harold Fannin. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, final seconds of this 1st half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
On the jump.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on. Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Steady.
Back to throw. This one complete to Washington. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Let's go now.
And on 1st down, it's back to Judkins. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
9. Sanders will throw it. His throw left side is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Get it.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. The throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Cleveland.
First down, Cleveland.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line.
First and goal at the
It is a big play for the Browns. 35 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Go. Go.
Judkin is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
touchdown, Cleveland.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the second half. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, ready. Back.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
36-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
First grab for Metcalf. Good for the first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns are going to get the football at their own 40.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Go.
Now, Shador. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And he will score. Rashad Bateman, touchdown Browns. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
His kick is good. Victory score, Browns 48. Steelers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7th. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bring it. Ready, ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as the tackle is made at about the 38-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Ready up.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll drop the throw. He's got Fryermuth open on the left side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, come on. Ready.
Now, faking the give. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Check, Panther. Go.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He was taken down by Grant Delphin. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
7-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Ready,
Johnson will score. Touchdown. Steelers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes White. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, Judges. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down. Take it up to about the 33-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Now Shador on 1st down. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a 1st down.
Great work there by the interior of this offensive line, the center, the 2 guards, really working together to create that hole up the middle. And then it's just the vision of the back. Like, there's a fine line between hitting that full speed, but also having a little bit of patience to let that play develop.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. 22.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. The linebacker, Nick Herbig, getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
That's out wide to Judkins. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. Going to bring up fourth down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Willis. Pass taken in by Johnson. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
Ready? Ready?
To throw, here's Willis. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Throwing, Willis. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Big play in the game right here. It's third down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Willis to throw. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat.
And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
On the give, it's Judkins. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.